Hello, hello. Bonjour. I am Carla from Carla's Readings, and I'm going to do a twin flame reading, which is lining up with the winter solstice, and which is a really fun time, like a really real magical energy, and a beautiful time to connect in with nature and the nature realm. Um, and like manifesting with nature and doing witchy sort of stuff, so herbs and all that sort of stuff, spells and yeah, like fun magical things. Um, so it is the shortest day and the longest night, the summer solstice, which is it falls on the 21st of June, which is a Thursday. Um, and yeah, I'm doing a little get together on the beach tomorrow night, which is Wednesday night. If you'll probably be watching this on Wednesday, and it just so we can all make a wish together on the beach. So if you'd like details for that, just private message me on Colours Readings, or you can email me at info@colorsreadings.com.au. Okay. So twin flame reading for this time of manifestation. We kept being warned about making sure that we use the right words. As things are manifesting really bloody fast at the moment, our words are really potent and loaded, as are our thoughts and feelings. So we just want to make sure that they are all aligned with our energy, and we're asking for the right things and saying the right things. I know it can be really hard being in different environments, keeping on top of your thoughts and feelings and your words, but it's just testing and we're just growing. So use it as a positive bit of guidance, that it is a potent time to manifest, and it is a brilliant time to learn to be positive. Use it to your advantage. So as I say that we are manifesting, so all right, so at the same time as we are manifesting, we're actually moving through, we're moving through our thoughts, feelings, and emotions at a very, very fast rate. So you may find that when you go into healing something, or as soon as it's almost like as soon as something comes up emotionally, it can be gone just as quickly. This is a very, very good time. I mean, a very, very good thing, but also a very, very good time. Because things are moving and shifting so fast, all you kind of have to do is think about something and it's gone. So use this time again to your advantage to release all that no longer serves you. Just anything that comes up, I've been saying, I accept, I acknowledge, and I release, and it's gone. So it's just that easy. So just noticing the things that are coming up for you and letting them go. Because you will feel, it's almost like you feel like you're growing at a very, very fast rate at the moment and moving forward. So you're coming into your power. This is coming into power, coming into balance. So they're just saying, use this energy, use that lioness energy, to be strong and be potent and be strong in your words and in your wishes as well, and wisdom. So to be strong and wise, in the way you choose to use your words and your thoughts, writing down gratitude, like gratitude lists, gratitude diaries, affirmations, all this kind of thing. Get them going, get them going, get them going, get them going. and just keep working. Like, I feel like everyone's at this pace right now where they're just like, they just want to keep powering through this. It's like, it's just wanting that end result, just wanting this union, just wanting to be together, wanting this end result, and therefore just powering through this shit, like powering through it. Whatever's got to be done, going through it, getting through it, getting through it. Understanding that some things take time as well. Like, we're shifting things at very, very fast rates, um, which is true, but also like great love is worth waiting for, right? And worth working for. So to acknowledge that as well, acknowledge the importance of this journey, and acknowledge how hard you've been working at it, and also giving gratitude to your counterpart, because they've been working very, very hard on it as well. Like, and although maybe it doesn't seem that they're working hard on it, or if you're not in contact, if you're not aware, or whatever it is, um, it's time to step up to the plate and acknowledge all that is. Okay, so acknowledging, again, acknowledging the growth that's taken place, and being really grateful for it. So acknowledging your counterpart as well for the growth, whether or not you know, whether or not you're in contact, just give gratitude, and just being and knowing that they are doing the work, and being gratitude for that. Okay, because there is more to it than meets the eye. There's way more to it than meets the eye. And I feel like it's almost like they're hiding stuff. Like, it's like they don't want you to know what they're doing or how hard they're working. It's a little bit of trickery going on here. There's a little bit of the magician. There's a little bit of the magician work going on here. And this is part of the, like, charm of the man. He wants to surprise you. He wants to be, like, whimsical. He wants to surprise you. And he wants to keep, like, catch you off guard. Yeah. He's like, two can play this game, and he wants to catch you off guard, but he also just he wants the best. He wants the best for you. He just purely wants the best for you. And it's like he's like biding his time. He's making sure the time is right. He's wanting to do everything in the right timing, as not to stuff things up, but also to catch you off guard. So it's not like, you know, you guys have been through everything together. You've had your fights, you've had your you've cried, you've laughed, you've spoken your truth, you've done everything you've been through everything, right? And so he's saying this time, he's saying he wants to make it up to you. He wants to make it up to you, and he just wants things to be right. So in this way, complete gratitude towards that. So if that means waiting a little bit longer, then it means waiting a little bit longer. So it's having gratitude that he actually just wants to make things right, and he's not willing to stuff it up again. He's seriously not willing to stuff it up again. You guys have been through, it's almost like making a sacrifice. You guys, both sides, have sacrificed everything they have. Everything they have. They've been through the heaviness. You guys have been through the heaviness. And the weight is lifting. And this has happened over and over and over again. Shit's come up. Blocks and whatever it is, they've come up. They've been lifted. Blocks have come up. It's been lifted. Blocks have come up. It's been lifted. This could be like argument getting back together, argument getting back together, argument getting back together. Yeah, it's the darkness and the light. But you've made your sacrifice. You've worked through it. You've done your work. Keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. And you betcha it'll happen when it's meant to happen. It's just going to all just click into space. We're coming now into a time of union And again, I said in my last video that I want to be clear about union being in the physical realm is that we come into union within ourselves first, right? So it's the balance, it is the balance of the masculine and the feminine within us, within our heart and soul. So we have to take notice of, sorry, I lost my words there. We have to take notice of the shifts that are taking place, whether or not they're in the masculine or the feminine, because we both have masculine and feminine within us. So we're both going to feel both the shifts taking place on both sides. And again, this is the unseen. So much is happening between the lines. Like, so much is happening underneath the surface. It's ridiculous. So here we've got air. So it's breathing deep, entering life, exchange of life bringing energies, and then we've got the unseen. Too much is hidden from you. And so what I want to take from this is, you know, it's like we've got the reality and the working hard and the working hard, and then this is the 50 or, you know, the fourth dimension coming into the third. Oops, that was on the camera, but it's not. This is coming into physical reality. This is coming into physical reality. You are each other's counterpart. You are. It's just a matter of time. It's happening. It wasn't just a dream, although maybe it feels like 100 lifetimes ago. It was real. It was real, and it's coming back. It's coming back up, and it's going to be more potent than ever. Wow. It's going to be more potent than ever when you do get back together, because you go into your next level of service, your next level of healing, and the energy is so intense between the two of you when you come together sexually, when you come together physically, even the talking and the energy is so intense that we have to be ready for it. And spirit, it's like there's activation after activation after activation, and it could be through like synchronicities or just doing the work, going, you know, having the kundalini experiences, or light activations, all these activations. And each time we have one of those experiences, they're so full on, it takes your breath away. It takes your breath away. For those of you who have had a kundalini experience, it literally takes your breath away. It does. It's intense and it can be scary. And for those, even the light activations or the connecting in with spirit, connecting in with the other realms, like connecting with the other energies from the other realms, it is so intense to embody those energies, right? Because we are just our physical portal, our physical body is used to our current energy and the energies of the world around us, right? But what we are doing is we're getting used to embodying the larger energies. And so it can be really intense. So sometimes it does feel like we're being beaten around the bush. We've been bruised, battered, exhausted. Yeah. And so it calls a time where they're saying that it's just really important to be by the ocean, to connect in with the water, to drink shitloads of water, like shitloads of water. So that we're alchemizing our bodies, alchemizing ourselves, our bodies, and we are going through so much just to prepare us for union, because when this union comes, it is really intense. And you know, for those of you who have been with your counterparts in the physical, you know how intense it is when you come together in sacred union, centrally. Yeah, you know how intense it is, and I can tell you just with doing readings, and working with twins and and calling in both the energies. It's a potent energy. We are here to do such like big work that it's just a matter of understanding that all this stuff has to fall into place as we go along. That's all they're trying to say. So be patient, and it is coming, and it will be here before you know it. Okay, pull some more cards. Wait, yeah. So we've got, I just pulled some cards from my angel deck, Dorian Virtues. It says, see only love, look past the screaming errors, the seeming errors, mistakes and misunderstandings, and see only love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies each situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. So, sorry, my dog's crying. I need to find something for him to shush. Okay. So, this is about, of course, seeing love within yourself, but also seeing love within your counterpart. So really, I mean, it's summarizing what I've just said here and the importance of it. It is our journey. We are coming into love. We are accepting ourselves for who we are, embodying love, physically, emotionally, spiritually. We're embodying love on all levels, and this takes time, but it is all happening, and it is happening very fast, and that's why it is sometimes hurting physically. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting sick, and like my joints get really sore, like achy, or my throat might get sore, or I just feel sick and drained, and that's just a symptom of the ascension symptoms, and it's remembering to eat healthy and drinking lots of water and just taking care of yourself. So being honest with yourself is the next card. So see only love. And be honest with yourself. So what is it that you truly want or truly seeking? So another one I want to add into this, if you are still tossing up between is this my twin, is this real, is it not, or accepting the feelings that you have, right? So for me, it's almost like she's hiding her feelings, not wanting to share them or give herself away. So if that is speaking to you, then it's a matter of open up your arms, open up your heart, accept this journey, accept that it is real, it is happening, and it all is all safe. Like, we've been safe the whole way. We're completely supported the whole way, regardless of whether it feels like we are as we go through it or not. I know sometimes it doesn't feel like that, but we are. And it's just a matter of opening up your heart. So I just want to read what it says. So look into your heart and you will know the truth of the situation. It's safe to admit the truth to yourself, for we will support and guide you through any necessary changes. Lean upon us for courage and the strength to take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. Isn't that beautiful? So if you are struggling to accept this truth, calling the angels. Calling the angels. And Archangel Shamuel is stepping through, actually. He's the angel of love. Sorry, he works with us with love and relationships. But also for peace. And also with lost items. Which is funny because lost items, relationships, it's all like areas of the heart that are feeling lost, or this kind of thing, trying to bridge it over. But yeah, call him in and he will help. He's quite hilarious as well. He's poking fun of me. Making fun of me at my language, and the way that I say things and the way that things come out sometimes, which seemingly sounds so stupid. And so often people don't get what I'm saying because my words come out so jumbled and I mean one thing and it comes out another way. So that's Archangel Shamuel for you. Um, and he has a twin, mind you. I wouldn't mind to see. Can't remember who it is. He's got a twin. I'll find out later, and I might post it in the comments below. Because I can't remember. I think it's Charity, but I will have to look into that further for you. Anyway, yeah, he's fantastic. There's Archangel Raphael, any of the archangels that you connect in with. I ask you to look at, like, just Google a list of archangels and look through their names and see which one you get pulled to and connect with that archangel first, or just call in the different archangels and see what resonates with you. Archangel Michael has got a really strong, potent energy as well, and like it's, I find when I get scared, lower energies come through. I call in Archangel Michael, and he makes the whole room feel really safe. So they've all got their different strengths, or like modalities. They all come through at different times, and they'll all try to connect with us at different times. It's just a matter of allowing them. So yeah, connect in with your angels. So I pulled 2 cards from the Lovers Oracle, and I've got a message for you. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So this is a message from the Divine Masculine, their higher self. And this is the other message. You were trying too hard. Give it time. Okay. If anyone can see the cut on my finger, I cut myself last week, and it's actually in the shape of the new moon at the moment, which I'm a little bit proud of. Okay, so let's continue. And on that note, so I was just thinking, I've just gone off track, way off track, but no, it is really important to light up and have fun, and lighten up and have fun and just go with the flow. Doesn't have to be so serious, because otherwise, like, it's ridiculous. We're giving ourselves headaches and migraines. So this is the next, leading into the next half of the reading, if you like. So we've got the return of the Aphrodite. So temple, birth of the goddess, guidance, goddess energy, treating as sacred. And here we have, this is the balance, right? So this is pretty goddessy. Like, I love this card because she's just hanging out. She's, half in, half out. She's a balance between the two worlds, and also the fact that there's those 2 dolphins there. That's a masculine and feminine dolphin right there, and they're in complete balance. And if you look at actually dolphins, they would actually form the yin and yang symbol if they went opposite to each other. You know that? Just realised that then. So she's got everything in her hand. She's got perfect balance. She's connected in with nature. She's got the key. She's got the key to the universe and to the universal structure. She's able to manifest. She's able to balance her energy and stay calm. And she's completely supported by the universe and by her guides, by the dolphins, connecting to the dolphin energy. They've got a beautiful light energy. Enjoy this journey. Enjoy how much there is to learn with the universe. I mean, instead of like maybe being in a place of just wanting or lack of, like, look at the abundance of amazingness in this universe, like the dolphins, in our physical reality we have all the animals, like we've got the whales, the dolphins, the fish, the starfish, what else do we have? The oceans alive, like the sun, the clouds, the rain, the hail, everything, the birds, like the magpies and the parrots and our animals, our dogs and our fish, like everything is so hilarious and so amazing. And it was in the last video that one of my fish that had passed away came through, and it was funny, but I didn't realize at the time what he came through with. The words were the fish that goes on the wall that goes like this and it sings. The fish on the plaque, and it says, "Don't worry, be happy." This is what the fish came through, and I didn't realize it was the plaque until after, and I was laughing to myself. But connecting in with the universe is so much fun, it's ridiculous. So start doing it. Like, connecting with your sisters and with your friends, and like play games and learn, like, strengthen your telepathy with them. Be like, what am I thinking? This kind of stuff. Like, have a play and open up. Like, play some games. Play some games with your telepathy and new your new traits and your new tools. See how lost for words I get? um, have a play. Like, connect in. Go and sit at the beach and connect in with the dolphins and the whales and the fish and send some healing. Like, we are all connected. We've all got past lives, like whether it's mermaids, Lemuria, Atlantis, the Telos. We've all got past lives, like intergalactic. Connect in, and enjoy and bring through those modalities. I have so much fun when I connect in with different modalities and they come through with these different activations and all these sorts of things. And like, so get out and go to women's circles, like goddess circles, or get into your power and run run a circle, like get people together and celebrate life here on earth, and celebrate the awesome connection that we have to the universe that we can bring through into this world. And as I am saying all this, the masculine, and I just thought of it, but I just saw the card that I'm looking at, and it's the Mirror. And I was just about to say the masculine is doing exactly this. They're having a little bit of a play. And it came up just before that they're having a bit of a play, like, not in a bad way, but with us, like, as in wanting to get things right, and the magician kind of energy. And they are having a bit of a play. So they're having a bit of a play. It could be with their mates, or like just playing tricks and seeing how well it goes for them. They're also having a play. So just loosen up and like let that out, let that inner child out, because we are a reflection of each other. So you don't want to be too serious either. It's really about going with the flow and allowing yourself to open up and to flourish for all that you are. Take a look at yourself in the mirror, like, wear something pretty, lighten up. I want to show you this card. Like, it's pretty, right? It's all these flowers, and she's just not wearing very much. We probably couldn't wear that down the street, but you could you could wear something fun, and you could put some flowers in your hair, or wear something colourful. You could do that. They're really beautiful cards. I want to show you them all. So we have the goddess card and the mirror. They're all really light, beautiful cards, and here we go, and guide, and this is like whispering and connecting into your friends and having a chat and gas bagging and just having fun, lighten up. Go hang out with your friends and talk shit about nothing in particular. That's when you have the most fun, when you just let go, when you just talk crap and you laugh your guts out. It's time to loosen up, because we are, whatever we are is what we're calling into our life. So if you can loosen up and be free and allow yourself to call amazing things into your life, that is perfect. So we have reflections, and it says what you contemplate can actualize. So I just pulled this card just after I said exactly that message to you. Reflections, what you think can actualize. So make, coming into balance within yourself. Also, I just want to mention that those 3 cards that I just held up, they all have either they're all completely within balance within themselves, right? So the first one's got the guide, and it's the 2 girls, yeah? So there's 2 in all these cards. And then we've got these 2, so you can even see her, obviously, a reflection in the mirror. There's the 2 of them. And then I see her, but she is the balance. So even though there's only one of her, there's 2 of the dolphins, and there's also the balance, yeah? So we're coming into balance within ourselves, and that means letting go and having fun at the same time, because if you are working, and you don't have fun, that's not really balance either. So reflection, so what you contemplate can actualize. So this is completely what we've been talking about. And then the other cards, vision, psychic images, clairvoyance, seeing, out-of-body travel. So these 2 came out together. And as we are coming up to the full moon as well. So it really is like looking into yourself, seeing what you need to work on and working on it. Also, not forgetting to go out and have fun. Dress up, dress up, dress up. I can't say that enough. Maybe that's because I don't dress up enough or often enough. But they're saying dress up. Dress up. Feel good. Feel pretty and feel good. It's quite a big message there. Because you never know what can happen either. You never know when the universe is going to bring you together or anything. But this is just about getting dressed up. So this is about knowing your worth. Knowing your worth, right? So if you're just chucking something on, it's fine to do that sometimes. But, it is also a beautiful feeling to get dressed up and go party or just feel lovely and pretty. It's just about identifying with your self-worth. So there's that balance where you're dressing up all the time because perhaps being insecure. And then there's a balance of dressing up to prettify yourself and to feel good about yourself. And, be your self-worth, if that makes sense. So that's a large message there. So take time, put the effort into yourself. Take time and put the effort into yourself, because that's reflecting back as well. So if you're putting effort into yourself, your masculine's putting effort into themselves, vice versa. This is like addressing quite a large insecurity here, and it's about self-worth, it's about self-image and not feeling good enough, not feeling strong enough, or not feeling good enough, or being burnt, or it's like being burnt or made to feel insecure. Like it could be past life relationships. It could be not past life, but previous relationships where you've been made to feel like garbage. That kind of thing. So there's some work to do around that, and you can do that just by, affirmations, mirror work. So looking in the mirror, saying, I love you, you are beautiful, and just connecting in with yourself. And you can also do this, by getting dressed up and feeling good about yourself, because there's someone that's pulled you down here. There's someone that's pulled you down and made you feel very, very insecure about the way you look. So this could have gone both ways. It could have been like they've made you feel bad about the way you dress. So it could be like, oh, you look slutty, or you're overdressed, or you look ridiculous. Or it could be like just making you feel like ugly or worthless. This goes both ways. It's to do with self-image, and it's time to reflect. So call in this inner child and do some work around self-worth and self-image, okay? And it's time to start looking and feeling pretty again. And it doesn't have to be wearing a ton of makeup. It just has to be, just pretty, just a dress or something, a bit of nail polish. And winter's coming up too, so I suppose it's also about brightening up the winter note with, a bit of lightness, a bit of colour. I just want to work out why these two came out together. It's interesting that this one says psychic images, clairvoyant, seeing out of body travel. And it's almost like that is an out of body experience, isn't it? To me, this is like a lot of astral traveling. It could be in your sleep. It could be you could be doing this on purpose, or it could be in your sleep. This is a lot of astral travel. When you meet your twin in the 5D, in spirit, that is astral. That is another realm. And so it could be that a lot of you are spending a lot of time in the other realm, connecting in with your twins on a higher realm, which is, it's good, but make sure you're grounded. Make sure you're back here and you're grounded and living your earth. Otherwise, you're sort of missing out on the growth that needs to happen in this realm as well. So this is spending too much time in the higher realms, or not spending enough. So it could be a need to meditate more, or it's a need to connect in with your twin on a higher level. So a lot of you may be in avoidance to this, or whatever your case is, but it is really important to connect with your twin on a higher realm, because they have so much guidance for you. Don't forget that it is your masculine side and your feminine side. You are one. You are the same energy, right? So it is your feminine side and your masculine side. It's important to connect in on that higher realm and identify that you are one. You are not separate. They have a lot of love to give and a lot of guidance and a lot of support. And connecting in on that higher realm helps it come down on onto this physical plane. You just have to make sure you're grounded. And it also will help to give you a much higher level of understanding around your journey. So what you're supposed to be working towards. So what you guys will be coming in together and working together in union, doing spiritually. And it will give you, insights, visions, thoughts, feelings into the future, into what's happening currently in the physical realm, how you're going, where you're growing to. It gives you a overall summary, if you like, an overall picture on your growth, right? So they might tell you areas where you need to work on, or they might tell you what areas that you are working on. But also just romantically, it sounds crazy, right? But also romantically connecting in on this level is really important too, because you're building a connection. The connection is not just about this physical realm, it's about understanding and acknowledging the actual connection in its entirety. So there's an entire connection going on in the 5D where you are in union. There's a much bigger story to learn about this, the twin programming, they're saying. There's a much bigger level than you realize. So it's about healing ancestral, healing your DNA, your ancestral, you're healing for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes of burdens and traumas, not just for ourselves, but also for our families. Yeah. So there's many, many layers of healing that we're doing. We're doing very, very big work. And that's why it has to that's why it is taking the time that it's taking. And that's why the process is the way it is. We're doing mega, mega healing. So connecting in with your twin on the higher realm. We're going to finish this off soon. This is really important stuff, guys. So they're saying stuff is happening in your dream state, or it's like desires being met. Opportunities being missed, desires being met. This is like things happening in your dream state, and it's actually important to acknowledge what's going on in your dreams, because it's giving you quite clear guidance. It's giving you quite clear guidance. So as much as you think nothing's really happening, even when you're sleeping, you're still working on this, and important shifts are being made. So remember the ones that are happening, because they'll give you answers. Your dreams will give you answers as to things that you've been wanting to know, right? If you've been struggling to receive the answers, they could be happening in your dreams. It's really important to be acknowledging them. And also like trying to decipher what they mean. So connecting with spirit and in order to understand what your dream state is trying to tell you. Also just accept and acknowledge that you've received the answers. It's also just about accepting and acknowledging that you've received the answers. So we have dreams, vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching, and then we have the crane bag, which is a sacred ocean medicine, clutter, declutter, choice. Yeah. So the mind is brain is working 24/7, and it's working to release things left, right, and center. It's happening at very, 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 very fast rates. So if you think you're not doing anything, even if you are actively trying not to do anything, you still are. Even if you're actively in resistance to this journey, saying, I'm not going to work at this, I'm fine the way I am, or whatever it is. If you're in resistance to doing the work, you're doing it anyway. It's happening anyway. Things are shifting at such a fast rate, it's ridiculous. So they're just asking us to keep on top of it. So when you receive messages, take note of them. When your intuition is telling you that one thing, follow it. If you feel like someone's trying to give you a message, listen. If you feel like a dream meant something, listen. Listen to every bit of guidance that is coming through, because it's helping you on this journey, and it's helping you to understand and process what's going on. It's very, very crucial to stay on top of your guidance at the moment. You don't want to be missing things, because it's like missing a piece to a puzzle, right? So stay on top of your journey and it'll be fine. I just feel like it's almost like we're going to get swooped off our feet. This could be like energetically things happening very, very fast. Not really knowing what to do with ourselves, or really like how to deal. Or it could be like, your diary is just filling up with stuff to do all of a sudden, left, right, and center. It's really important to stay on top of everything. Otherwise, you'll get lost in the clutter. So do what you can to organize yourself and your needs, and prioritize everything into the order. But just accepting and acknowledging that what comes through from spirit is it. So it's like if spirit's saying this, and then that's the importance. Like that's an important message. You need to follow it when it comes. Okay. And they're just saying that you've got this, which is what I always say. You've got this. I guess we've been asking for things to speed up. Wow, guys. We've been asking for things to speed up, and boy, is it coming. Okay? Boy, is it coming. So when we're tired and we're exhausted because things are happening so fast, we can look back and we can say, we actually manifested this. We wanted this to speed up. So spirit and the universe has been gracious, and now things are speeding up, and we just have to know and understand how to go with the flow and recognize that we've asked for this. We have asked for this. We've said, come on, hurry up, let's go. We just want things to happen now. Well, okay. Well, then things are going to have to work out that it happens for us fast, right? We've asked for this. Uh-oh. No. Exciting. Okay. Thanks so much, and I hope this has helped you guys. Wow, it has been a long video. And please, if you want a private reading or a healing or a mentoring ship, I work with Twin Flames. I do readings, obviously, and healings. Yeah, both mentoring and teaching you how to do the healing yourself, and also, yeah, doing the healings. So info@carlasreadings.com.au. My website is www.carlasreadings.com.au. Also, Facebook is Carla's Readings, and Instagram, same thing. Yeah, thanks so much. Have a good night, or whenever you're watching this. Okay. And also to take with you what resonates and leave the rest.